Hello. Today I wanted to show you something, more precisely a bug in the corridor generator. I put these copies of the sigils to see which endpoint corresponds to each sigil, because there are some situations like this one where the path is blocked by a previous one of these two sigils. This one, I think, generated this corridor here, and it blocked the exit of the W sigil, but the algorithm did not bother to check, so it generated the corridor to here. And I discovered an interesting feature of the AStar algorithm. Let me see. I was using in this function, I was using the exit position of the pedestals, which is calculated here, to begin the paths. Sorry, here. To begin the paths, I was using the exit position, and the end position I was calculating something arbitrary like this. But in the draw path function, I'm using obviously the begin and end positions to calculate the paths. But there were situations, let me uncomment this assert. There were situations, let me try again, because it doesn't happen every time. But here, for example, one of the positions of the path, in fact the first one, the first position is the beginning of the path that I want to calculate in this case, is occupied. So what happened? The problem is in the assumptions. Yeah, here it happened again. The assumptions that the AStar algorithm makes are different than the assumptions I made. to put it simply, in the function get ID path, let me check. Let's stop the game. Get ID path. This returns an array with the IDs of the points, blah blah blah. You pass the from ID to the to ID, the beginning and the end. But the system doesn't check both of them. It only checks the second one. So let me show you. I open the source code of Godot. This is one of the advantages of using an open source engine. Let me see. AStarGrid2D. In this class, let's search for in the implementation, let's search get ID path. In this function, we are checking several things. We are checking if the grid is not initialized. Let me enhance font. We are checking the boundaries of the grid, and if the beginning and the end are the same, and we call an internal function which is solve. Let me find. Here it is. This receives a begin point and an end point, and it checks only the end. It's amusing because I understand that the use case for this function is to search paths from a position that presumably is free, because in that position could be a monster or the player, etc. So it makes sense to check only the endpoint, but it's a bit surprising. So given that, I will use, let me see, I can check. I can begin checking. I added the check here because this is the easy solution to this problem. But what I could do is to not use the exit position at all. We could use the global position as a vector 3i and use, and in fact we could remove this and let me see, remove this because we are not using it anymore. And let me see, in this case we should have we have a problem here. Yeah, we are using, let's see, here we must use, we must not use the first position. This function slice takes a slice of an array. You specify the first element and the end element. Okay, this should work always. Sorry, let's remove this check. I removed it already. Okay. This assert should not throw anymore because now presumably the system will always use the starting position of the sigils and check correctly if the second position is occupied, because we are marking when we are generating the walls, we are marking those positions as occupied, and in this case it worked. This sigil generated this path here, and this sigil did not generate any path because the exit position was blocked by a previous previous path. So this is working. Let's try again with the big. Let's see. Yeah, it's using the big level. Okay, it seems to work every time. Nice. I wanted to show that sometimes searching for the source for the relevant functions in the source code of the engine is very useful. Perhaps I will even make an issue with this, because I think that the first point should be free when you are computing this kind of algorithms, but perhaps there is already many people using this feature of Godot, and to add the other check perhaps breaks some games. So I will ask in the forums and see if any other person is making crazy games that need to check for the begin point. Okay, thanks for watching, and don't forget to share the videos with people that could enjoy them or learn from them. Bye.